Hello Geeks and Gamers, Matt Lemke here with your gamer goggles. Today we have another box breaking for you. This is from Zvezda Games. It's World War II Battle for Moscow, and I have a slight confession to make. You might notice things are loose. They really come in bags. I forgot to hit the record button when I started this. So, inside you've got directions on how to assemble the maps, 2 player aids, you have the instructions for assembling the models, and as usual with Zvezda products, there's a great deal of models. You also have a scenario book and the rule book. Now I've started to delve into some of the Art of Tactics rule books, and they're not as overwhelming as they look. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get to understand what's going on and you have committed some of the icons, the game really starts to move. So, inside you get all the models, which as you can see I already started to play with because, well, I don't know how to hit record. So we're going to zoom in and we're going to grab a stack, show you some of these models real quick. There we go. This is I think a Russian throwing a Molotov cocktail right there. You have a zoom out just a hair. You have a tank, at least part of a tank, and here you have the larger pieces of the tank with other available turrets. The other 2 sprues in the set, I don't know if these were in the same set or not. This is a field gun of some sort. I need to move some stuff, sorry. So that I can, there we go. You got the wheels for it, the cannon, the chassis, I don't know what these are actually called. We'll call them like gyres and gears and elevators and de-elevators because I don't know how to build a cannon. And over here you have the rest of the crew, more parts to the chassis for it, all the little wheels for raising, elevating, changing the direction of the cannon, and you've got the guy who actually sits in it and does the aiming. You also have a few different tanks. This is the chassis for one tank. This is probably chassis and a complete tank. Without looking at the model instructions in detail, I'm not going to be aware of what that actually is. This is another complete tank. This is actually... And then this is a machine gun unit with, it looks like a brick wall for them to be behind. This is, well, that's where the wall would go. This is probably the rest of the crew for the machine gun unit. It looks like he's feeding an ammunition belt in there. And this is a motorcycle patrol, and sidecar with a machine gun, it looks like. We have German throwing a grenade. We have a rifleman here, it looks like, who's kneeling down, getting ready to shoot. On this one we have more German troops I'm not sure what... That looks like it's just ammo packs and stuff. Bed rolls that go on the gentleman's back here. This is a repeat of that same sprue. Another repeat of a sprue that we've already seen. And let's see here. This sprue is another repeat. Now, I probably made my life a lot more difficult because I'm sure that these sprues are in order by package. So now that mine are semi-mixed up, I'm going to have a harder time figuring out what's what to put my models together. I would recommend that you look into that before you mix them up. Here's a machine gunner. This is going to be part of a sprue for a machine gun nest, it looks like. At least I think that's a machine gun. Look at that, almost looks like a lawnmower. When it's assembled it won't, I'm sure. But and here's a marker flag. Looks like a soldier with a bayonet ×2. Russian throwing a mobile cocktail. Yeah, it looks like a German hand grenade, but it's not a German helmet. So, and this looks like a Russian commander. This is a repeat sprue. More commanders, it looks like, probably for a machine gun or a field gun of some sort. This looks like a bipod for somebody who's standing and taking a shot or using a special weapon. I won't really know until I get into the instructions. I don't recognize the weapon. Here's a ski patrol. Here's like a pillbox, some barbed wire. As you can see, the pillbox has the little slits in it. Here's the base for the ski patrol. Here is part of one of the other tanks that I showed earlier. In this bag we have all kinds of like smoke tokens, flame tokens, the dry erase pads, some bases. I didn't show this earlier and I should have. This is the pretty important part of the game. It's for recording all your units and keeping track of ammunition and stuff like that. One of the things I like about it is you get the old squad leader effective silhouettes that make me think of it was one of the first games I played was actually Squad Leader in the 80s. I believe the company was called SSI. Two sprues left, and I think they're probably repeat sprues, so we'll move through them pretty quick. Yeah, here's two commanders. Oh no, these are German commanders, and you know on these there's also a German bipoded weapons, machine gun. Here's a heavy rocket launcher. I'm not sure. Oh, that looks like a spotting scope. Wow, that's what this gentleman's looking into. And the last set of sprues is right here. It looks like it's part of a crew. The guy's dragging along an ammo box. Here's some like part of a machine gun nest, or that might be part of a field cannon there. I don't see any other parts for it though. Here's some German guys kneeling down and lying down, getting ready for combat, or in combat I should say. And here is some more Germans. So, in the battle for Moscow, in the battle for Moscow you also have a playing board that I might be able to open. These are little punch outs that go on these. They go right on top, and they help you to customize your battlefield more for the scenarios. These are all two-sided. Zoom out so you can see them all, or see the whole board. There. These are all two-sided. There's 1, 2, 3, and they're labeled alphabetically. 4, 5, 6, for a total of 12 titles, and I don't know how many different variations that can be. So, in the battle for Moscow, the World War II Art of Tactics game from Zvezda, you get the game board, the rules, the scenario book, the instructions, the 2-player aids, assembly instructions for the board, which all the models, which is actually a lot of models. A lot. The 2 markers, the different little terrain stands, and the tokens. Thanks for watching. This has been a box breaking with Matt Lemke on World War II Battle for Moscow 1941 from Zvezda Games. Every Monday is board game day. Stop back next week, check us out, see what we've got. And again, have a good day.